we go, interacting with the second part of this update. The new story involving what's her name? What's her name? Ah, I can't remember what's the name. You something? It's on the tip of my tongue. I just can't remember it. Yeah, it was cool.
Come on, this is a no-brainer, man.
Takatoshi.
There's only one thing worth wishing for, and that is a ton of Mora.
Oh, Takashushi.
But the exam's next week. If I fail again, I'm seriously done for.
Exams.
Better off wishing that my exam goes smoothly.
True.
It's just an exam. Trust me.
You and Miko, I think that's her name. Could be wrong. I'm honestly can't remember right now. My brain's scrambled. I just came home from work. I recorded a video. Today's the same day, right? I recorded that their A's story mission this morning, and now I'm recording the Miko, whatever her name is, second part story.
A special incantation, then your wish will come true.
Was that what? I can't even speak, bro. What does that mean?
Looks like you guys really aren't in the loop. This, my friends, is the next big thing.
Really?
A highly effective wish ritual guaranteed to make your wishes come
Now,
true.
how accurate are we talking?
Actually works,
This does not sound credible.
right? Even Paimon knows that's just not how the world works.
I totally agree. If wishing for everything was so easy, we would have such an easy life.
I didn't believe it at first either, but that changed when it worked for someone I know.
Who is?
It's this guy called Kunihiko.
Kunihiko, okay.
He's practically always been unemployed, wastes his days away, and he owes a lot of money. Like a lot. But get this. I don't see him for a few days, and suddenly I find him dressed to the nines and feasting at a high-class restaurant.
Maybe he just like stole
I heard
money.
directly from him. He used this wishing ritual, and the next day he woke up to find his whole bed filled high with Mora.
Sounds not plausible.
His whole bed was filled with... Wow!
Paimon, calm down. It's not real. Alright, you're getting baited.
Of course, I'm sure the part about waking up lying on a bed of Mora is a bit of an exaggeration.
It probably is.
Whether you believe it or not, it's not exactly a difficult ritual. It can't hurt to give it a try, right?
Yeah, what do we need to? I wasn't paying attention. What do we need to do?
Skeptical? Just ask around. There are a lot of very compelling stories going around these days.
Okay, Takatoshi.
Well, come on! Let's go ask around right now, shall we?
Why the sudden urgency?
Well, if it really is true,
Uh-huh.
then just think of all the Mora Paimon could... Oh, and you'd finally be reunited with your twin, too. Let's go!
Paimon will stab you with a pencil, because honestly, a knife is too good for you. Divine Vulpes Chapter Act 1, the Great Narukami offering. Narukami. Narukami. Okay, so we're gonna go talk to some people. See what they have to say about this amazing wishing well that everyone's going on so frivolously on about. So, yeah, let's ask around.
On closer inspection, it seems like there really are a lot of people talking about this kind of stuff. Hey, see those two? Paimon remembers them from the
Is this who I think it
house.
is?
One's an editor and the other's an author.
Grasp the thought in
Ah, it is them. Junkichi.
clear like the light of the moon.
The guy who cannot come up with a story to save his life.
You. No,
But yet he's an accomplished author.
thee. Hear my summons, right?
No,
Shigeru.
it's not hear my summons, it's heed my summons. Heed. You're never going to get it down at this rate.
That's funny.
Hey, what are you guys up to?
Why are you trying to come up with a new thing?
Sheesh, you scared me.
Bro, I was right here the whole time. What do you mean?
Okay. Where did I leave off with the incantation again?
You think I care? I don't know, man.
Incantation? Are you guys trying out this new wishing ritual stuff too?
Probably.
Junkichi is trying it out, to be specific. He's hit a bit of a creativity block recently, so I'm helping him make a wish so that he can move past it.
I didn't think you guys would believe in this kind of thing.
I mean, I obviously don't.
Mm-hmm.
But Junkichi never listens to an outside opinion, so all I can do is go along with it.
That is true.
Mr. Shigeru, can you please be a little more accommodating? This is extremely important to me.
No, it isn't. Don't lie to me.
All kinds of wishes come true. Become more attractive, get rich quick, ace their studies. I'm just a poor,
Sounds like Japan.
struggling writer looking to get over a creative hurdle. Is that so much to ask? Anyway, I just know this is going to work. I have a gut feeling about it.
Don't trust your gut unless your gut
Didn't
is
you
always
say the
right.
same thing when you went to make your wish at the Grand Narukami Shrine? Oh, I just know this is gonna work. I have a gut feeling about it.
The Omamori from the shrine take too long to have any effect on your luck. All right, enough of that. Help me get this incantation down. My new book depends on it.
Look, to be completely honest, I think you need to sit down and have a good think about what kind of story you want to write. Where's all that self-confidence you had when you first started out?
See, it gets harder as a writer because now you gotta focus on different stuff,
Dubious methods from any old
like
light novel.
improving the story. Or trying to top your best.
What? This wishing ritual comes from a light novel?
Yep, it's from the one called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Is it published by the Yay Publishing House?
No, it's most likely a self-published title. It just appeared out of nowhere and took Inazuma by storm. As a fellow writer, I'll refrain from passing comment on how well the story is written, but everyone is saying the wishing incantations it contains are the real deal.
Let me get a copy of this book.
Yes, everyone's saying it's real, it works, but that's only half the story. I've also heard lots of people saying that everyone who's had their wish granted using this method starts behaving strangely.
What do you mean?
What's so surprising about that? They're probably just giddy with joy at having their wish come true.
I don't trust this already.
This is starting to sound a little suspicious.
Bro, it was always suspicious. What do you mean?
Why don't we go to the Grand Narukami Shrine and ask Yaimiko about
Yai
it?
Miko, there's your name. Jeez, I
She's the expert when
keep
it
forgetting
comes to
names
light
these days.
novels and the
I think I'm getting old. Okay, so we're gonna head to the Grand Narukami Shrine and talk to Ye and Miko and find out what this whole bullshit is about. So let's talk to Ye. By the way, that last stuff I uploaded was so good, bro. Like honestly. What's going on here?
Oh, great, you're here.
She's gonna get pissed off, I feel like. Hello. No words being
Hello
said.
there, young ones. What brings you to the shrine?
Hey, I'm not that young. I'm like 500 years
Just so
old.
happens that I have a wonderful novel here. I highly recommend it.
We like your expert input on something.
Oh? Well, what did you want to ask?
Well,
It's about a certain novel.
actually, you look kind of busy. Is this about...
Yeah, who the hell is this guy?
No, not at all. It's nothing major.
Lady Guji, what do you mean, nothing major?
Lady
I'm begging
Guji.
you've got to help me save my brother.
What's up with him?
It really is nothing major. I stand by that. Oh, but since you're so curious, let's have him relate the story one more time, just for you.
You two seem to have a good relationship with Guji Ai. Please,
Guji
put in a
Ai?
good
What the
word
f-
for me.
what the
You
f-
have
anyway.
to convince her to help my brother. Here's what happened. My name is Kato Yohei, and my brother is Kato Shingo. All he's ever wanted is to become a swordmaster, so he once asked Sensei Domon of the Meikyo Shisui art to take him on as a disciple. Domon turned him away, took one look at him and said he didn't have what it takes to train in the art of the sword. But my brother wasn't about to resign
I
himself to defeat.
thought he was ill or something, not just want to become a soul master, bro. Just put in the hard work and prove yourself. You don't need a rich for this.
In a duel recently. But since his victory, he's been acting extremely strange. It's like he's become a completely different person. The doctors can't find anything wrong with him, so I'm thinking
Oh,
it
he
must
probably
be the
offered
work
up a
of an evil
wish.
spirit. That's why I'm here, begging for Guji Ai's help.
So this is exactly what I was going to ask you about.
You know, there really aren't as many evil spirits lurking around as you seem to think. Your brother achieved the goal he'd been striving toward for as long as he can remember, and now it's gone. It's only natural that he feels a little empty and lost while he's trying to find a new direction.
Yep, you
If
cannot
you
have a life
agree,
if you don't
I'll
have
just leave
goals.
him be for a couple of days. He'll recover on his own soon enough.
No, Lady Guji. If you saw him for yourself, you'd know. I guarantee you, he's not acting like someone who feels empty and lost.
Hmm.
Oh, all right, all right. Then tell me, when did your brother spar with Domon's disciple?
About 5 days ago.
5 days ago.
5 days ago.
So the
you
effects
say?
would have been long by now.
Yes, Lady Guji. That's a long time for him to be acting up like this. I'm really worried
That's almost a
about
week.
him.
Damn.
Our greatest wish is to one day found our own school, just like Domon.
Uh-huh.
We can't jeopardize
Wasn't
that
Domon
dream
the one
now.
that went like crazy? Was I'm thinking about
Wait
something
a
else.
minute, now I'm a little confused. Are you here to save your brother, or are you here to make your dreams of founding a martial arts school come true?
Well, they're kinda two sides of the
Not
same
really.
coin, aren't they?
Whatever. Let me ask you this. Have you heard of any interesting new rumors lately? If so, I'd love to hear about them.
What? Rumors? I haven't heard anything.
He's sus.
Oh dear. Well, that's too bad.
Lady Guji, please stop changing the subject. This is someone's life we're talking about here.
Hey, it's you who's delaying the
Please,
inevitable,
you gotta
man.
help me.
It's you who's just delaying the inevitable.
He's really desperate. This thing with his brother sounds really bad. Come on.
I'm
we
very
should
like
help him.
I have my AC off right now and I'm freaking boiling, but I'm too lazy to put it on. He looks very anxious.
Okay, fine. Then it's decided.
Okay.
Hey, Miko. So you're gonna help him?
Yeah, Miko, are you gonna help him?
Kato, whatever your name was, these two guests are trusted acquaintances of mine, and in fact, they are experts in resolving all manner of
No, I'm
strange
not
and
going to
supernatural
deny
phenomena.
this, but I'm not an exorcist.
Exorcisms and that sort of thing are all in a day's work for them.
I never exercised a person in my entire life.
Wait a sec.
Really?
Kato Yohei. Like
Is that
I don't know, man.
hesitation that I detect in your voice? So let me get this straight. You come begging to me for help, I actually recommend someone for the job, then suddenly you start doubting me?
Not at all. Never. Whatever Lady Guji says, I trust wholeheartedly.
Oh, don't look at me like that,
Your
man.
willingness to help. Please follow me.
Okay.
No, hold on a hot second, Miko. We may be a lot of things, but we ain't exorcists.
Yeah, I never exercised a person in my entire life. We have no clue about this.
Don't worry. If he wants an exorcism, just grab a handful of salt.
Hey,
and
she's
let it
kinda
simmer
evil,
for
you know.
hours, sprinkling it around.
Slowly kinda evil.
It's a common trope in light novels, right? You just have to have a bit of bravado. As soon as the protagonist gains
I'll be like,
self-confidence,
let the salt rain and cleanse this man. Oh god, pretty sure there's more to exorcism than bravado.
Well, you were the ones who seemed concerned about his situation. Don't you think it would be a little unfair to make me
I'm sorry,
do all
what
the
work are you doing now?
Besides, we both know you wouldn't be here at the Grand Narukami Shrine unless you had a request for me too. This is an opportunity to demonstrate that you come in good faith.
Fine.
This feels all wrong. But you technically have a point.
Exactly.
So,
All right, let's go. Don't worry now, I'll be coming along.
Oh,
too.
thank God. I thought she was gonna leave us to this by ourselves.
okay, let's follow Yohei and go visit his brother.
Now, how far is this man's brother? Please don't tell me it's like really far.
What is going on here? Granted, you can never be quite sure what's going on in Miko's mind, but
That's true.
he seems even more disinterested than usual in Yohei's situation.
Well, let me just skip this bastards. Like, I really don't care what Paimon says sometimes. It's literally long and annoying.
Well, a life's at stake here, so it looks like we'll have to deal with that first before we'll get the chance to ask her about the incantation stuff.
Yeah. Usually how this goes is we'll, like, you know, do the mission and eventually what we sort out of first will be answered.
My brother's been meditating here pretty much constantly over the past few days, but now he's gone.
Maybe he got, like, maybe he's done with meditating?
Yeah, it's something that he suddenly started doing after defeating Domon's disciple. He just sits there alone, talking to himself. It's pretty disturbing, actually. But that's not important right now. Where the heck could he have gone in his current state?
Oh, man.
This does pose a bit of a problem. If we can't find your brother, well, we can't perform an exorcism with nothing to exercise, can we?
Exactly.
Kato, whatever your name was.
Jesus, man, just learn his last name.
Why don't you start by going to find your brother, and also picking up a handful of salt on your way? We'll need to use it during the exorcism.
I'm gonna assault this man.
Okay. Okay, got it. I'm on it.
I'm gonna assault you.
Miko, what about us? Shouldn't we help look for his
I'm pretty
brother
sure
too?
he'll find his brother, or maybe you want to talk about something.
No need. While What's-His-Face is handling that, we'll take a walk around and ask people what they know about the two brothers. Maybe we'll find out some amusing details.
Okay. Sometimes I don't agree with you, but you know, it's your sassy personality, I guess that makes sense. Okay, ask the villagers. Hello, Nubu.
Hello, sir. We'd like to ask you about the Kato brothers.
Yes, please.
Oh, are you debt collectors? Yohei said to tell you not to worry. He'll be able to pay you back as soon as he has enrolled a few disciples.
Ah, this is about money.
Debt collectors? No, we're not here for anything like that.
Makes
But,
sense.
it sounds like Yohei and Shingo have gotten themselves into a bit of a pickle.
Well, yes. I don't think there's any disputing that. Those two don't have an ounce of dedication between them. They just hop between ideas and won't stick to anything.
So what's you're saying is,
But Yohei said his brother has always wanted to become a sword master, and even asked Domon to be his sensei.
That's true, yes.
Uh-huh.
Shingo begged Domon to take him on, and eventually, he finally relented. But even after convincing a renowned sensei to give him a chance, he was the same as ever, bumming around in class instead of focusing on his training.
what a useless bag of
In the
doo-doo.
end, Domon had had enough and kicked him out. But Shingo was resentful about it. He blamed Domon for not seeing his potential, and even declared that he would challenge a disciple of Domon to a duel.
Wait, what? That's not what we heard.
He's just he's a bunch of liars, huh?
Interesting. We heard a slightly different version. My brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently.
Seriously,
Yohei said
a lie.
That Shingo trained hard. That's ridiculous. He just lay there cussing to high heaven all day, every day. Some training regimen, that is. Yohei did tell me about Shingo winning the fight, but I took it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, I would love to.
You can ask Kenji at the village entrance more about that. He always has reliable information.
Gotcha. Let's talk to this dude. Oh, holy crap. Sometimes I just, you know, I just feel like going beast mode and just doing an elemental skill. Okay, let me talk to this dude. So look, Kenji, what's up, bro?
Hey there, we've come to ask you about the Kato brothers.
Yeah, what's going on with Don?
Oh, you mean Shingo and Yohei?
Yeah.
Yeah, we heard that Shingo defeated an apprentice of Domon's recently. Is that true?
Yes, it's true. Wait, so are you here because you heard they're starting their own school and you're looking to sign up?
No.
Here to
Not
sign
really.
up.
I'm pretty
We'd
strong on my
like to
own.
hear more details about the fight.
Me too.
Well, you've come to the right person. I actually went to watch it.
Really? Damn.
I thought it was a joke when I first heard that Shingo was going to challenge a disciple of the Meikyo Shisui art.
Nikio Street. Yeah, that is the art on you.
Phew. He became a whole different person. The way he handled his blade, it was like flowing water. Mesmerizing to watch. Domon's disciple is no pushover, but he was absolutely no match for Shingo.
That's strange.
Oh, really? That's strong?
Let me fight him. Let me fight him.
Yep.
Show them
Pretty
hands.
euphoric after winning the duel too.
Oh.
He was celebrating very vocally, saying something like, "What a duel! I haven't felt this good in a long time."
They say Agri syndrome or something? What the f-
Any other details to share? We've heard that Shingo has been behaving rather out of character since then.
I'd definitely say that he has more energy than he used to. In the past, he never used to do much except lie around sunbathing all day.
That'll be boring for
But
me.
just yesterday, for example, I saw him cutting down trees for the village head. In the space of one afternoon, he did what most people couldn't finish in 3 days. Not only that, but he managed to fell a lavender melon tree with just one kick.
Yeah, he's definitely doing some like drugs or something, bro.
Quite impressive.
Things got weird after that, though. The village head brought out some tofu for him,
Uh-huh.
and he just flipped out. He shouted, "What is that stuff? Keep that away from me!" And then ran off.
Tofu.
Lady Guji, esteemed exorcists. Finally, I found you.
You liar.
I found my brother. He's at the waterfall. And I've got the salt you asked for, too. Come on, let's go.
Let's just keep on cutting it off a
As
bit.
much as I'd prefer to stay and hear some more delicious details, I suppose we'd better be going now that he's been found.
I guess that's a good idea. Okay, where is he now? Waterfall. Bro, you went from here to here in the span of 3 minutes? That's not possible, my guy. I'm sorry to tell you, but that's not possible. Jeez, man. Like, it was freaking like Freaking Sonic or some shit? Like, are you a Flash? Are you a Speedster? What's going on here? Okay, let me see if I can pinpoint this exactly. Zhao, punch attack. Going down at the speed of sound. I messed up. Luckily, Zhao does not take damage from when he does plunging. Okay.
Look over there.
I almost died. I'm pretty sure I died.
This is Yohei's brother. Whoa. He's meditating while sitting in a waterfall. That's pretty wild.
Man's doing Naruto's training. Let's go.
Listen. He's talking to himself.
Miso Suchimus. Something.
Woo! How's that? Can you feel it?
What is your problem?
Can you feel the feeling of manliness?
What is your problem, dude?
Found your own school. Ha! So shallow. How can a manly man aspire to something so lame?
What is wrong with you?
Please, spare me. Spare me. I can't feel the manliness. I can't even feel the cold anymore. I can't take any more. I'm gonna die.
Bro, what is wrong with your brother?
Yohei! Save me! Save me!
Come on, Yohei, do something.
Did you hear that? All the nonsense aside, he's going for help.
Now, hold on. Let's see what this goes.
Huh? Who goes there?
He stood up. And now he's coming this way.
Bro, I'm gonna beat your ass. Don't you dare try to fight me.
No, don't come any closer. Help!
What do we do? Miko, think of something!
Oh, poor thing.
Should I just put him out of his misery?
Yohei, your brother's life is hanging in the balance, and he's using his final breaths to call on you for help.
She's such a D sometimes, bro.
Well, how should I know?
Man, slap him.
The way it looks to me is that Shingo feels terribly resentful to you about something. Would you mind telling me what that's all about?
Probably something
I
stupid.
don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
You don't? Did you know anything? Like, bro, what the what's wrong with you?
But surely you should have more insight than anyone else into how your brother came to be this way? Yohei, I suggest you think very carefully before you open your mouth again. This is a
Depending on your
life or
answer, I
death
might not help you.
situation. Your brother is your
What the hell?
relative.
Miko,
You must have noticed
relax.
straight away when he started acting out of character. And yet, 5 whole days pass before it occurs to you to come and seek help from me. You really expect me not to notice the gaping holes in your story?
What are you saying?
But
As you wish. It's fine by me if you don't want to tell the truth. But after Shingo dies, you'll be next.
Wait, what?
It's futile trying to escape. Anywhere in the world you run to, it will be right behind your back. After all, you did summon it together.
What, a demon?
All right, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. My brother and I used a wishing incantation. We made a wish.
From a first-hand guide to summoning spirits?
Yes, that's it. The one that's all the rage right now. You just have to recite an incantation at midnight and your wish will be granted.
Like, we're talking like, just 1 minute before midnight or 1 minute after midnight. Or exact midnight. Listen, this is a lot of stuff that needs to be detailed.
Incantation, and lo and behold, spheres of light appeared all around us. After my brother wished to become a swordmaster, it really worked. Out of nowhere, he suddenly had these amazing sword skills. But his whole personality changed too.
Why didn't you seek help right away?
Because I was worried that if he goes back to normal, he'll lose his skills.
You
with the
money-hungry
sword.
piece of
If
shit.
that happens, it'd ruin our plans to start a martial arts school, and we'd be back to being poor. I just wanted to keep this under wraps until we'd managed to get the dojo set up and paid off our debts.
So then, why'd you go to the Grand Narukami Shrine?
I want to know as well.
Because with the way he's acting now, I was worried that rumors might start spreading that he's gotten involved in the occult arts or something.
What the hell?
No one would want to sign up as his disciple.
Well, you're just trying to leech your money
I
off
was
him.
Thinking that maybe Lady Gucci might have a way to get my brother back to normal.
You
but
selfish
let him
prick.
keep his sword
But damn.
skills.
My, look at you with your ingenious
I'm gonna
schemes.
slap you, bro.
Stop deluding yourself. These newfound sword skills are not his. They belong to the spirit that has
Yeah, his
possessed
people didn't
him.
remember how to use the skills, man.
You're right, you're right. We were wrong to do what we did.
You don't sound very
The end
apologetic.
is coming.
All right, then. Your turn now, my little friend. Toss the salt, and then draw your sword.
I'm about to beat the shit out of this guy. Square up, fool. Take salt. Ah, he's dead. Oh. There's that.
What is that?
I threw salt on them. What the fuck? Okay.
It's the spirit!
See that? That's what you summoned. And look, now that Shingo's no use, it's coming straight for you.
Hmm.
Save me! Save me!
Miko, he fainted. What do we do now?
I
We
don't
do
know.
nothing. But you, little one, just a quick fight and this will all be over.
Who's this?
Arakawa's Koji.
A fellow swordmaster.
You wanna fight, bro? Square up.
Come on, fight me.
Okay. Throw your blade. Wait, I need to draw my blade. What the hell am I talking about? Let's go, bro. Oh yeah, I forgot Ben died. Happy to die, boy. Well, my keyboard is really messed up right now. I can't touch my keys. Dog. Inazuma Chance Eternal. Boom. There you go.
There is no escape. Think you can both... Teamwork is strict.
Prepare to die.
Prepare to die. Are you high off of that, bro?
That was great. Excellent. Whoop. What a rush.
What is your problem?
I haven't felt this great in a long, long time.
Bro,
He disappeared. But he looked
because we satisfied his needs?
there, huh? Well, Paimon sure is confused. Do you know what that was all about?
I have a rough idea.
We can talk about it later. They're about to wake up.
You idiots.
What am I doing here? Yohei? Yohei, is that you?
Shingo, are you alright?
Now you're worried about your brother. What an idiot.
Yohei, I had the weirdest dream.
Really?
I dreamed that I wasn't a useless loser with a sword anymore. I even beat one of Domon's disciples. I thought we could finally open a dojo of our own now. But then I realized I couldn't control my own body. And there was this voice in my ear talking to me constantly.
Ah.
I was terrified and I wanted to take control of my body back, but I couldn't. And the voice kept talking about manliness.
Shingo, we shouldn't have made that wish.
No cap,
We summoned the
dummy.
spirit and
Come on, man.
possessed you.
Yes, and had we not come to your rescue, your life would have been over before too much longer. Then the spirit would have haunted your brother until he died of fatigue too.
Thank you, Lady Guji. And thank you for your assistance, exorcism experts.
Bro, I literally just chose solid,
Alright,
dude.
take him to get some rest. He's very weak right now, having been possessed for quite a few days. He will experience a high fever, but it won't be fatal. Remember, this is the price you pay.
Idiots.
At this point, I would normally lecture you on the dire
I literally
consequences
just summoned a
of using
succubus, bro.
occult methods to
Best thing you can
obtain
ever
power
summon.
that does not belong to you. But I think you get the picture now, don't you?
Yes, we understand now. We won't do it ever again.
Thank you, Lady Guji. Thank you, exorcists.
Ah, shut up, man.
We'll be on our way then. Come on, Shingo.
Get the hell on my side.
Miko, would they really have lost their lives if we hadn't gotten involved?
Probably over exaggeration.
No, why the heck were you so reluctant to help out?
They would have been fine. I had to scare them a little, though. Otherwise, I hardly think these two lazy rascals would have learned their lesson.
Hmm.
So, what was it that possessed Shingo?
A spirit?
You
A
saw it all
ghost?
for yourselves. I'm sure you can figure out what kind of spirit had possessed him, can't you?
A master of the sword?
Paimon's got it. It was an Oni.
Correct.
Oni.
Although it possessed Shingo, it didn't have any ill intentions. As a matter of fact, it actually seemed like it was trying to train Shingo to become bolder.
Huh. Fair enough. But it seemed like it had the
It just scared him to death.
Tossing salt caused it to temporarily leave Shingo's body.
Wait, so the salt thing was real?
Exhausted its
Damn.
strength by fighting it, so it disappeared. Even if we'd done nothing at all, Shingo would have eventually become too weak for his body to host the spirit, and it would have left of its own accord.
So we just sped up the process.
Of course, it would have been more stressful for Shingo and Yohei that way. Still, the experience may ultimately have been more effective than me scaring them into submission with a little exaggeration.
Whew. Well, the main thing is that nobody got hurt.
So we know what causes stress now.
Seems like we've wrapped up everything here. Come on, off we go.
I don't know about this.
You say everything's wrapped up, but are you sure about that?
Yes, I disagree. The book, First-Hand Guides to Summoning Spirits.
Oh, you mean that they got the incantation from that book? Yes, I know the one.
Mm-hmm. So?
Actually, that book's the whole reason we came looking for you at the shrine today. Incantations seem really popular right now.
I would
Human
agree.
beings don't have powers like us yokai. It's quite understandable for them to be interested in incantations to summon the supernatural.
That's not the point. The problem is that the incantations in the book are actually capable of summoning spirits and stuff. And loads of people are trying it.
Yep.
Even then, humans only have so much strength. Even if they do successfully summon a spirit with the incantation, it won't stay with them for very long. I really wouldn't fret about it.
Okay.
But who wrote this book? And why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk
I
here?
really don't care, to be honest.
What do you think, Traveler?
This is... if Miko says it's fine, we're probably going to worry.
Well, when you put it that way, she has been pretty trustworthy so far. She said from the beginning that it wasn't anything major. And so far, there hasn't been any big...
Yeah, it's not like a freaking demigod is gonna pull up and try to fight it.
Lady Yai!
Oh my god, why?
Found you.
Kuroda, what are you doing here?
I'm here to report on Yai Publishing House's sales for the last month. All the numbers are here. Please take a look.
Let me see.
Okay.
What? We're losing market share?
Apparently.
Yes. Overall bestseller, reader's favorite, and trending ranking. We're being beaten in all categories.
It's probably by the same book.
One book is topping the charts. It's called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Same shit we gotta get.
Back here now.
What's your problem?
Nico? What is it? You have a really
Bro, I'm
scary look
boiling
on
right
your
now.
face right now.
Holy shit, it's so hot.
Things just got serious. A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits is an all-round hit, summarily beating the novels of the Yai Publishing House by every analysis.
Define serious.
Just what is that supposed to mean? I worked extremely hard to promote our latest featured work, and now a rival book comes out of nowhere and steals our thunder. If this isn't the very definition of intolerable, I don't know what is.
Maybe just
I
you.
have to come up with a counterplan. And you are going to help
Of course.
Huh? How is this our problem all of a sudden?
On the same goddamn thing.
Paimon, please. Who wrote this book and why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here?
Bruh.
Am I to take it that the safety of the people of Inazuma isn't so important?
Hey, that's
in your eyes after
A's
all?
job, right? I'm just a traveler.
What just happened? Again, you technically have a point, but...
She just outsmarts you, okay? I'm just here for the ride.
Okay? Come on. We're going to war.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm going to head back and make some preparations. Meet me outside the Yai Publishing House.
Okay. This is just getting weirder and weirder. I thought we were done. I guess not. Alright, well, here we go again. Yeah, this is just getting weird, man. Like, you kidding me? We have another problem? That's because you lost a book contest? You're already rich as it is, man. Like, goddamn. Hello.
Alright, Nico, we're here. So what's your plan of action to deal with this rival book?
Yeah, what's your plan of action?
Why don't you take a guess?
Uh,
A hint. It's to do with the Yai Publishing House.
I mean, you're supposed to better book or something?
Oh, Paimon knows! Combine the reputation of the Yai Publishing House with the status of Guji Yai and tell everyone that the incantations in that book
If
are
only it was that
dangerous.
easy.
Oh, wow. Your first guess and you got it
She's gonna be a
absolutely
sarcastic. She's gonna be so sarcastic.
wrong.
Yeah, I knew. I hate dealing with people like this. Yeah.
Yeah! Oh, wait! Seriously? That wasn't it?
Duh.
A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is the hottest light novel right now. If we did as you suggested, we would effectively be advertising to everyone that the incantations are real. In bending over backwards trying to warn everyone about the dangers, all we would accomplish is to create more curious readers ready to try them out. Also, sales for the book would only increase further.
Okay, yeah, that would be pretty catastrophic. Oh, how about we confiscate all the copies?
That would be literally impossible. That would be too much work.
Leaving aside the issue of the enormous manpower and resources such an operation would require, going to such lengths over a light novel would be extremely disruptive to the lives of Inazumans.
Exactly. Do you think I could do that by myself?
There's nothing we can do.
Well, I've been thinking.
Uh-huh.
I've read a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. It has many other good qualities besides the incantations alone. The book contains many ancient kaiden, or tales of the supernatural, and is written in a very engaging way. That is why the book has become so popular.
Oh, okay.
I think we're going to have a difficult time trying to rein in its popularity while it's the only work in its league on the market.
Wait, so you mean...
That's right. How do you get rid of the next big thing? You replace it with the next
Are you gonna write a
next
book?
big thing. So what we're going to do is create Inazuma's newest hit novel.
I don't know how I feel about
Smash
this.
our rivals' sales numbers and win our readers back. That is how Yai Miko wages war.
You need help.
Incidentally,
Seriously, help.
this will also be the best way to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning
Can we
spirits.
not see the whole title every time?
Wait, Miko, so you want us to write a novel?
Can I really do that?
Well, becoming an accomplished novelist certainly isn't an overnight process. But let's not forget that I am the chief editor of the Yai Publishing House. I have my ways.
Okay.
I did say this is what we're going to do. I trust that the word teamwork is in your vocabulary.
I'm gonna shove that word down your throat if you keep talking this shit to me.
Anyway,
It's just stupid
there's
sarcasm.
a writer submission event going on at the moment. Start by talking to readers and finding out what they're into. When you have an idea of what the current trends are, come back and see me. I'll be at Uyu Restaurant. Find me there when you're done. I will assemble a team, and we can work while we eat.
Okay. So what do I do? Go to submission event, listen to what the readers. So we gotta talk to people? Are you kidding me? Is this mission all about talking? Like, bro. Alright, let's go see what we can do here. Go to... Okay. Let's talk to some people.
I'll
Hello.
be honest. I read light novels for the cheap thrill. In most
Uh-huh.
traditional stories, the protagonist usually has this long and drawn-out character arc, usually
Why are
involving
they
a
talking so loud?
process of separation, loss, and ultimately growth and renewed strength. It reads well and everything. It's just a little slow.
So you want them to be overpowered as soon as they come out,
By
okay.
contrast, there's this popular light novel at the moment called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, where the protagonist is super strong right from the get-go. That's what I mean by cheap thrills. Action-packed right from page one.
Okay.
The protagonist is a Kitsune who has not only mastered the secret art
Hold
of
on.
incantations,
Kitsune.
but also tea ceremony, painting, and calligraphy.
What are you on about, homie? It's okay.
The key to a successful light novel is having good illustrations.
Uh-huh.
When to use illustrations, what they should contain, and which artists you should commission for them. These are all key things to bear in mind. Good illustrations can make up for bad writing. But on the flip side, a bad illustration can ruin your novel, even if you have the best story in the world.
That's true.
There's a saying that light novels are essentially a case of buy art, get words free. I'd agree with that. Too bad most of the top artists have jam-packed schedules, so it's extremely difficult to commission them. The illustrations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits are incredible, but it's unlike any art
So
style I've ever
illustrations,
seen before.
strong characters at the beginning of the show. Gotcha. Oh, thing. Alright, Kyola, what do you have to say?
I've been reading light novels for a long time now.
Yeah.
I'm mainly into big, ambitious fantasy works with an original core concept and good
You live in a
storytelling.
fantasy world, bro.
These days, though, everyone seems to be imitating each other. Most of the time, I can guess what the story is about just from the title.
Mm-hmm.
The only recent book worth mentioning is A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Everybody's talking about this book.
Not only is it a good story, but the descriptions are really true to life. So much so that I'm almost wondering if maybe the author really has met all those yokai before.
Maybe. Okay, we got information.
Than Paimon realized. Let's go tell our findings to Yai Miko.
This mission is dragging. It's not as good as the last one. But you know, we gotta finish it. You know how we do these things. Have no stamina. Okay. Let's go to the restaurant, talk to Miko, and see what's gonna happen now. Hello.
Ah, there you are. Let me introduce the team.
Okay,
You've already met Junkichi and Shigeru.
of course.
Shigeru is an experienced editor, and Junkichi is the author he's partnered with. Junkichi's working through a creative lull at the moment, but all his past works have been very popular with young people. He's developed a distinct and enduringly popular style.
Okay.
Satomi is Yai Publishing House's ace in the hole. Her specialty is that she can write all kinds of completely different stories and all under different pen names. As for what those names are, well, that's a trade secret.
Tell me.
They will be teaming up with us to collectively create the novel that knocks A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits off its perch. So, feeling better about my plan now?
I'm not gonna judge that we've done it.
It definitely makes sense.
Now then, tell me what you found out about readers' preferences.
You tell me Miko the reader's thoughts.
All very true. An original core concept, a
Mhm.
fast pace,
Yep.
quality illustrations,
Yep.
and lots of action.
Yep.
This is the formula that will guarantee good
That's
sales
literally all I
numbers.
read right now.
More
And some
importantly
romance
than that,
ones.
even though it's a work of fiction, we have to deliver a sense of realism.
Paimon followed pretty much all of that, but there's still one question. What are we actually gonna write about?
I also want to know
For
that.
example, we know we need an original core concept, but how do we come up with one?
Before you can answer that question, you have to understand your target audience. Take A First-Hand Guide to Summoning
Oh
Spirits.
my god, why
for
do you keep
example.
saying that long
When
ass
I read it,
name?
all I find is common knowledge to the Kitsune, but to the general public, it's bursting with new and interesting ideas. It all comes down to the size of the information gap between author and reader. As a traveler, there must be a great many things you know that are complete unknowns to the people of Inazuma. What is commonplace to you may be fresh and original to them.
Your dragon rides.
Oh, right! So maybe we can take inspiration from our time in Mondstadt and Lilith. But that would make it a completely different genre than A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. Is that gonna be a problem?
Can we just have a short name for this book?
You don't have to worry so much about how to compete with that book. All you have to do is provide some interesting ideas based on your travel experience.
For the dragon. For multiple dragons.
The core content is
For
interesting.
the god.
My
multiple
expert
gods.
team here will be able to flesh out the details.
Stop other plans. Evil plans. I've done a lot.
Right. Let's start with chapter 1 then. What are you thinking?
The reincarnation of the world in accordance with the airborne image. No, that's too much. Actually, wait. Yes.
No one would ever go for that, no matter how you tried to play it.
Damn it.
Out of a maximum of 10 points, I'd give that a 9.
Let's go.
Is there really flying emergency food in other worlds? How does it taste? And how do you cook it?
I'm gonna cook you,
It's a strong
Paimon.
opening. An easy way to grab the reader's attention. Never underestimate the appeal of culinary-oriented subject matter. Food, after all, is a topic that everyone is
Shigeki no
interested
Soma,
in.
come on.
Good job, little one. You're not only drawing on
Took
your
on me,
own
little man. I'm older than you.
experiences, but it seems you're filtering them through the lens of the kinds of light novels you've read in the past. I think you really understand what we're trying to do here. Thoughts from the experts? Are we able to work with this general framework to make an interesting story?
Yeah, we think it works. I tend to overcomplicate the core concept if I'm not careful, so this deals with that problem.
Nice.
That's good. Okay, we're done with Chapter 1. Let's move on to Chapter 2.
What is happening?
Readers will devour your content a lot more quickly than you
True.
think. If we don't keep delivering the goods now we've caught their attention, all our hard work so far is in vain. Hurry, Chapter 2, let's go. Can't you see that Satomi is waiting?
What's wrong with you? You don't look so good.
I can't think of many stories.
What a pity. I thought your beginner's luck would carry you a little further before it came to this. But alas, the time has come prematurely.
I almost hate you. You're so annoying.
The bane of our existence. Writer's block. It's your arch nemesis for life, appearing without warning and inflicting a pain worse than death upon the writer. They sell their souls just to get their muse back.
What are you talking about?
When this happens, the best thing you can do is have a bite to eat and take a proper break.
Okay.
Boss, get me a plate of fried tofu, and get some kushikatsu for these two. Just the basic kind will do.
What?
Don't worry, this is my treat.
I'm watching you, lady.
Oh, wait a minute. Miko, we'll be getting paid for all the hard work we're doing, right?
Oh, no.
Of course, everyone that takes part in the creative process will be paid.
Alright, cool. Then let's press on, shall we? Don't give up now. For the sake of our paycheck, get your brain going!
Kiss my wrong ass. Paycheck. Speaking of Mura.
Ooh, does this mean your inspirations come back?
Take the trip to Liyue. Tour guides turned out to be Rex Lapis. No, that was vague. I turned to the Geo shop, actually.
The protagonist awakes to find themselves turned into a Geo-bishop hatchling, surrounded by countless adventurers. But then, the protagonist suddenly discovers that they have a special ability. Keep rolling to keep evolving.
What am I writing? A freaking
The
manga?
protagonist rolled and rolled and rolled, hoping to evolve into the strongest Geo creature ever. So, the protagonist is no longer a human, huh? Good luck retconning that after Chapter 1.
Don't worry about it.
I give it a 9.5.
Let's go. Change that
Monster
story.
evolution is an increasingly common theme these days. What started out as a rather niche genre has gradually worked its way into the mainstream.
We're talking about slime.
The continuity issue. All we have to do is explain at the beginning of the work that the protagonist can travel between different worlds, or just explain it away as a dream.
Ugh, no integrity whatsoever.
Of course.
The most important thing is that it's fun. In light novels, as in life, having fun is the most important thing. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
You do kinda have a point.
Great. Well, now Satomi can get started on that.
Leave it to me, Lady Yai.
Okay.
Let's write about Inazuma in the 3rd chapter, shall we? I can help with this one. We can use the Vision Hunt Decree or your experience in the Resistance. Any ideas?
Farewell. Literature. Hunt Decree.
The strict Principal Raiden of the Inazuma Academy decided to confiscate all life.
This story is so all over the place.
With the help of Lady Kitsune, the protagonist defeats Principal Raiden in an exam before the throne, forcing the principal to abolish the Literature Hunt Decree.
Let's go.
Are we absolutely sure we can publish this?
Nah, shut up. Let's go. It's fine.
We can and we will. I think it's great.
This has been the most intense story I've ever made.
We'll need to rewrite the part about me giving you the omamori.
What?
Let's change it to... The mysterious Lady Kitsune teaches the protagonist a spell that can make their wishes come true. The protagonist uses this spell to defeat the Raiden Shogun in battle. That should do the trick.
Okay.
Whoa. So we're really going head to head with our rival on this one, huh?
Of course.
I suppose so. Once they're done writing the manuscript, I'll write the passage where the protagonist recites the incantation myself.
Okay.
Are we done then? Do you really think this will be able to beat a first-hand guide to summoning spirits?
The content is fine. Now we just need to promote it.
Okay.
I will contact an artist to make some illustrations. I'm positive they will be at least as good as those in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. We'll also need an endorsement on a paper band around the book. I can get the wonderful Ms. Hina to write that. She runs a regular Q&A column in That's Life magazine. The people of Inazuma absolutely adore her.
Okay,
Feel
alright.
free to take a break while the creative team is doing their work, but please go by the Yai Publishing House at some point to commission Ms. Hina for that recommendation.
Okay, no problem. I got you, I got
Once
you.
our light novel is complete, let's meet at the writer's submission event.
Let's do this. Okay, so now we're gonna go to talk to the publisher for the art, and then we will put submitting our book into the thingy-majiggy. Okay. This is a long progress, I'm not gonna lie. Hello. Kuroda.
Miss Hina doesn't usually do endorsements, but since it's Lady Guji that's asking, we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, you don't use the job now, do you?
With Miss Hina getting so popular lately, a lot of people have come to us hoping to do a collaboration.
But you work
Miss
for
Hina's not interested in
her.
any of it. She still prefers to focus all her efforts on replying to readers' letters, and turns down every promotional opportunity she can. Maybe that's why her fans like her so much. I'm getting off topic here. Anyway, if we can get that endorsement from Miss Hina, you'll definitely get an exposure boost at the beginning.
Okay.
May your light novels sell well and set a new record for the Yai Publishing House.
We'll do our best.
Go submit the manuscript. This is getting, bro. We just went from like fun about spirits to writing a book. What's happening? How did we get to this point? Okay, I'll just submit my manuscript.
Are you sure you'd like to submit this entry? Let me see. The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler by Thousand Hands.
Yep.
What a strange pen name. Definitely your doing. Having been around you so much recently, Paimon's slowly starting to understand your unique taste.
Unique indeed.
What do you mean, strange? It took a lot of work by a lot of different people to get this thing finished. Don't you think it's a very descriptive pen name?
True.
We'll get this printed as a matter of priority and conduct trial sales in pilot locations throughout Inazuma. I'll announce the sales numbers in 3 days.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting a little nervous now. Do you really think this is gonna work?
We had a top-notch team.
That's right. Be confident in your work. That's exactly how a light novelist should be.
Okay, then I'll sign you up. Please come back in 3 days for the results.
3 days.
Thank you all for your submission. I wish you the very best of luck.
Okay. But I actually have to wait 3 days. Wait for 3 days? Are you joking? Okay, hold on. Okay, we're gonna just go tomorrow. That's 1. Moving the time as we go along. So how's everybody's day going? As I said, this is the second video I'm recording for the day. Don't know if I'll do one tomorrow. I want to do a Yu-Gi-Oh video, but I feel like I wouldn't be able to. So yeah. That being said, I'm basically just thinking about it. I might do one on Saturday if I'm not busy, but if it comes down to it, I'll definitely have to make another video. Last night actually, the night before, I was actually playing, and I got to gold. So gold is one of the hardest. When you reach gold, basically, that's where you start encountering a lot of decks that are just extremely hard to beat. So Well, basically, okay, so we waited 3 days. And game time. So let's see what's going on here. 3 whole days, you know.
Ah, you've all finally made it.
Hello.
Good news, everyone. I just received word that your light novel is flying off the shelves. Multiple sales locations are asking when we'll be printing more copies.
Let's go.
Woohoo! That's great!
This level of success is an amazing accomplishment for a new work. Most new books don't sell 30% of what you've sold.
Let's go. We got money.
I have free copies for each of you here. Please take them. The payment will follow shortly, and I'll notify you to come and collect it when the time comes.
This is great and all, but
Oh yeah! The whole reason why we made this light novel was to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. We sold a lot of copies, but it doesn't feel like we accomplished our goal. How do we know whether it worked?
Oh, don't worry. The change is already underway. Shh. Listen to what the people around us are talking about. The conversation has already moved on, hasn't it?
Hey guys, have you heard about this latest Kaidan thing doing the rounds? You just need to recite the incantation from A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits at midnight, and your wish will come true!
Oh, that? That's a throwback. That's old news, man.
bro.
No one's talking about that anymore. The secret spells of Lady Kitsune is the new hit thing. I've already memorized all the incantations.
Bro.
The secret spells of Lady Kitsune? What's that?
You haven't read it yet? Okay, so supposedly, if you recite the spell in there on a moonless night, you'll receive protection of the Kitsune and all the other powerful yokai. They can make any of your wishes come
Do people
true.
actually believe this shit,
I
bro?
heard that the incantations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits have weird side effects. This one guy wished for a load of Mora and got it, but then one night it all turned to leaves and he developed a high fever.
Yup.
They actually had to use one of the secret spells of Lady Kitsune to get rid of the discomfort. That proves that the incantations in this book are more potent than the ones everyone was trying before. Pretty much everyone I know is desperate to try it out. Just waiting for a moonless night.
Really? Well, I better go and prepare too.
No, bro.
Well, feeling less worried now?
Kinda, but you're annoying me.
Wow! You're right! Everyone's shifting focus! But what's this moonless night that they're talking about? Hyman doesn't remember that detail from the brainstorming session.
You brainstormed, okay.
This is something that will become very important to us further down the line. All right, it's time to move on to the next phase of the plan.
There's a phase 2?
We're gonna be here for a while.
Behind every book that hits the market lies an author, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. If we leave him to his own devices, he might just write another guide to summoning spirits.
So we're gonna do find the dude.
Also, we still need to figure out what his motive for writing it was.
Exactly. That's what we need to take care of next. Fortunately, I've already managed to identify the author. He's a failed light novelist named Tomoyuki.
Okay.
But when we went to ask him about it, he had no recollection whatsoever of having written the book.
So wait. So does this mean?
Yes, this is another case of possession. Only this time, whoever possessed him actively sought him out.
But who would do that?
After his novel submission failed, he was walking aimlessly in Araumi. In frustration, he shouted out, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel." After that, he lost consciousness.
But the spirit that wrote the book has already left him now, right? So what are we supposed to do?
Simple. It wrote a summoning incantation in the book, didn't it? So we can just use its own method to make it manifest itself. And you, my little friend, are the perfect candidate for this role.
Is it too late for me to back out?
Oh, what are you talking about? The fun's just about
Alright, I'm going. I'm dipping. I'm using all 3 elements that I currently have to dip the absolute shit out here. Well, that's not far. We could drive that. Yeah, this one's looking out to be shaping as long as the first one that we did today. Well, it just kind of sucks because I want to play some Ghost of Tsushima on stream tonight. But, I don't know. We'll see. If I have time for it, I'll definitely do it. If not, well then, some other time then. Okay, so we're going over here. This looks like a domain. Oh, yo, yeah, Miku.
Miko, what is this place?
The ideal spot for a little meet and greet with a certain elusive author. This is the place where we are most likely to succeed in summoning the spirit.
Really? But it feels so eerie here.
That seems rather
That's the
fitting,
plan.
considering that we are dealing with the spirits of the deceased here.
True.
What are you so afraid of, honestly? We're finally about to meet the true author of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. Aren't you excited?
Not really.
Paimon's heart is pounding, but Paimon's pretty sure it's not because of excitement.
Yep.
Come on, in we go.
Oh, this is actually a domain.
Wait up! Ooh, Paimon's scared. Stay close by, okay? Don't leave Paimon all
I
alone.
will fling you. It is a domain. Okay, so let's run through this really quickly. It doesn't hurt to see what it has, you know. Oh, we're playing as Yamiku. I think she's a support character. Pretty sure she's one.
What a weird painting.
Is this the Plains of Euthymia?
Do you know what it's supposed to show?
The Plains of Euthymia.
Probably a scene from ancient Inazuma.
Let's say the Plains of Euthymia.
Piece of artwork and all, but it's also kinda eerie. So it's a bit scary. Looks like the artist signed their name.
Rakusai.
Kusai? It's not very clear.
Let's go inside and take a look.
Okay. Well, let's do this. I'm playing Yamiku for a little bit, see what she can do.
Right now. Emerge. Right now.
Let's go.
Emerge. Show them.
I know how to use this thing, to be honest.
Shine down.
Come on then, die.
Shake it and stir.
This is gonna be a while anyway, boys. Press S5 action, Jesus.
Right here. Right now.
I don't know what this thing does.
Show them.
This is where the lightning strikes though. You were hard to beat, to be honest with you. Who's next?
Wow, this place is huge.
What's that mirror?
Hey, is that a mirror?
Mirror
It's a
dimension.
really weird-looking stool as well. Wonder what it's for.
Ah, I see.
Oh,
This setup is quite handy. Saves me a lot of work. All right, go and take a look around. There should be a mechanism somewhere that makes the whole room move.
oh. The lumps begins to move slowly. Okay. I see. Can we climb? But we cannot. Okay, so let's go down here. What is happening here? Keep walking, see what happens. Sup, dudes?
Can't handle your drink. Let's light it up. Why do they never met? Everybody stand back.
Ha! Emerge right now, right here.
Die.
To behold.
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
Holy crap. Damage. Okay, so here's the next mechanism. We're slowly going up. We're here now. Why are we here again? Am I missing something? I didn't check over here then, did I? Whoa. Die. You are no match for me. Okay, so we're gonna go through this again. Okay. But now. Okay, I went all the way up. What does it do? Move. Oh, one of these. Okay, move. Kill this bastard real quick.
Right here.
Thunder strike. Come on then, die.
Illusion shattered.
I'm always watching.
We got murked. Where to next? Oh, what is happening? I'm just exploring, to be honest.
Right now. Show them.
I'm gonna die. Before the power of the Kitsune. Okay, what do we do now? There we go. What are we doing? I feel like going in a big circle there. Has to be something, right? There it is. So we gotta get there. So we open this one. Open this one. Open this one. Oh, this obstacle. Break that. Open it. There we go. Easy. Open, go down. Where does this take us? I do not know. There it is. That took a bit of bit of brain power.
Whoa. It's the painting we just saw. It's turning this way along with the whole wall.
It's a mechanism. Behave yourself.
What is this place?
A domain.
Okay. Next, I will show you a secret Kitsune spell. This painting is a swift summoning medium, which means I'll be able to skip many of the more tedious steps.
Okay.
The murky mirror reflects the view of Inazuma in a bygone age. Spirits stirred by the sight of the past will be easily drawn to it. You're up next, little one. Come on, sit yourself down here.
Okay.
Yes. The whole point of a summoning ritual is for a dead person's spirit to possess a living
Are you trying to
person's
get them to
body.
possess me?
You saw what happened to that Oni samurai spirit. After leaving the host's body, he was only able to maintain his form for a very short time before disappearing.
Are we positive that summoning a spirit to possess the traveler isn't gonna have any lasting
I'm
negative
ridiculously... I'm literally very strong.
You really care about the little one quite a lot, don't you? I'm a little jealous. I wish my friends were caring like that.
You're talking about A?
Anyway, are you scared, little friend? Don't you worry now. It'll be over soon. Just think of it like having a dream.
What do I need to do?
Sit on the chair, stare at the painting, and relax your body and mind. Try and be natural. There's really no need to be nervous.
Okay. I don't trust this.
It's like he's the painting. Huh? Is Paimon seeing things? Did the painting just move?
I'm starting to have
Recite the incantation in your heart, little
I have
one.
doubts.
Also, you'll need to have some intense thoughts going through your head. A wish, for example.
I wish to see my sister
Now,
again.
what kind of wish do we think it would take to summon forth the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits?
Probably something to do with writing?
That made the
Very
best novel.
good. The wish needs to be heartfelt, though, so let me help add a little realism to the equation. The book is selling exceptionally well, Traveler, but we're going to need an outline for Chapter 4 as soon as humanly possible. When is the earliest that you can turn it in by?
Help me write chapter 4.
What
Is he actually trying to possess Miranda? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. I don't know how I feel about this. The hell? Bro, what the hell?
I never thought the day would come when I'd be summoned using my own ritual.
I don't like this.
Getting a taste of my own medicine. What have we here? Another budding writer? What's come over you all? Why is everyone wishing for help with their writing? Are novels so popular in this day and age?
What's your problem, bro?
Got you. So you're the one who wrote A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. What are you trying to do, Why'd you put that summoning incantation in the book, huh? What's your game?
Probably just for fun.
Huh? What's this? Oh, I see. No wonder this felt so familiar. I've walked right into your trap, haven't I?
You have.
You ask me what my game is here?
The darkness
of
resides within me.
course. It was to use this incantation as a means for all the souls of the departed yokai to make their glorious return to the world and plunge all of Inazuma into a brutal, bloody war.
What the hell is your problem?
Paimon knew it! You had an evil plan all along!
Oh, did you now? Then how naive of you to let me possess this body so
I will
deep.
fight you on my bike, bro.
I sense, yes, great power within him.
Do not tempt me.
Good. With this power, no one shall be able to stand in my way.
Wake up! Quick! Wake up! We gotta stop him!
Don't feel like it.
It is futile. You shall never wake him again. This body now belongs to me.
Hey! Come on, wake up! Don't let him take your mind!
I mean, he already basically did it.
Think of something! Miko! Miko!
She's right there, chill. Bruh. What is your issue with life? Wait, what's happening?
You're laughing?
What is happening? Did we get pranked?
Oh, Rakusai, you haven't changed a bit. You caught on so quickly. Too perfect.
Well, you made the face enough times that I couldn't exactly miss the hint. This is what you were going for, yes? Never one to stand on the sidelines of a good spectacle, are you? Always got to dive in and fan the flames, huh? You mischievous little kitsune, you.
What is happening?
Look what you've done to this little flying one here. Oh, poor thing scared witless.
You were having plenty of fun playing the bad guy a moment ago. Now you're trying to blame it all on
Hey, we're
me.
playing the bad guy, huh?
Rakusai? Miko, you guys know each other?
Yes, we do. Of course we do.
Okay.
Allow me to formally introduce the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, Urakusai. No, wait. To be more accurate, it's Urakusai's memory.
Huh?
Memory? But isn't he a spirit?
I'm so lost.
Ah, spirits, memories. They're just different words to describe the same thing. Something that comes from the ley lines.
Do you remember that recent incident when the Rift Hounds were gnawing at the sacred Sakura's roots?
Yep.
You witnessed human memories leaking from the ley lines, didn't you? Well, since there are human memories, of course there are going to be yokai memories too.
Oh.
In life, yokai possess supernatural powers, and even when they are a shadow of their former selves from a bygone era, they still have the ability to control whether they are visible or not. Typically, yokai memories survive longer in the world than those of humans.
Indeed, indeed. I was wandering around the sacred Sakura's roots when I suddenly heard someone yelling, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel." It piqued my curiosity, so I popped inside his body and wrote a novel for him.
So that's how it happened. But why did you include a summoning incantation in the novel?
Probably just for fun.
Oh, little one. Not to toot my own horn here, but when I was alive, I wasn't just another Kitsune, no. I was a mighty and powerful Daioko. The memories of other yokai can't possess human bodies at will like I can.
Huh.
But with this incantation, they can go one last little joyride in the world for a couple of days. Anything they're still itching to do, they can go and get it done.
Nice. But
She's
what?
trying to say that all the commotion this causes is likely to be a great disturbance to the humans.
Disturbance? I guess you mean that we might leave them with some broken dreams after we leave,
I would think so.
And they might have a fever or whatever. But you know, I actually think that the most admirable thing about human beings is the way that they go out and shape their fate with their own two hands, given that they're not born blessed with the same powers that we enjoy.
Oh.
As for those who would rather draw on external power than seek to improve themselves, it's quite right that they learn their lesson eventually. So when you think about it, we're actually doing the humans a big favor. Miko, you agree, don't you?
Yes, that's what I thought too.
But yokai are evil.
You finally convinced Paimon. You guys were right.
What are you scared of, little one? Don't be deceived by her day-to-day antics. Miko is actually one of the most powerful yokai out there.
Oh yeah, she's A's familiar.
Not only that, Urakusai, but my latest work has beaten that book you wrote, A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, to become the most popular in Inazuma.
This is just a game to them, Mom. I'm so done with this.
You were never one to make extra work for yourself where you can help it. And yet you went to all these lengths to find my painting room, and even took the trouble to summon me. I knew you must have some ulterior motive.
Bruh.
You were always the one to pick a quarrel with me when we all used to gather around and share stories. All right. You win, I lose. Happy now?
Bruh.
I finally get to hear you say it centuries later. Ooh, I must say it feels good.
You are evil. I don't want to be here no more, man.
I remember when you were just a little girl, always hanging off my shoulders. A few hundred years later, and you're all grown up.
Oh, Urakusai, how much time do you have left?
Not enough, I guess.
Not much. That goes for all of us, actually. We've all got to go back where we came from in the end. Everyone's quite content in many ways, but they still can't help but ask, are we ever going to have another Hyakyako?
Don't you worry about that, Urakusai. Arrangements are being made.
Oh.
When my bell rings,
Bruh.
it means the moonless night is upon us.
Okay.
Great. Wonderful. Fantastic. Miko, it's been nice catching up.
Okay.
But I'd better conserve my energy if I want to stick it out until then. So, I'll be on my way now.
There, dude, and get out of my helmet body, please. Thank you.
Goodbye then,
Get out of my body.
Urakusai.
One last thing, Miko. I just want to know, have you been well all these years?
I've been great, of course. Every day is a happy one.
Bruh.
Especially these days. Not only do I have my light novels, but I've also met these two delightfully nosy outlanders. And even A is finally starting to come to her senses. Quite a miracle, given how pig-headed she can be.
Oh, well, great.
There's some good stories in these stories.
Rakusai, you'd be right at home in this era. A great storyteller and artist like yourself would be the Yai Publishing House's ace in the hole. And I would personally be hounding you over your next installment.
Later. That was weird.
He disappeared. Are you awake? How are you feeling?
Well, time for me to die.
Are you all there? Here, like last time, repeat after me.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, you beat me to it. Looks like your brain is intact.
Guess so.
So, your first possession, What was it like?
Terrible. I just couldn't get no compensation myself.
Good. Saves me from having to explain everything again. Hearing Rakusai admit defeat has put me in the most wonderful mood. In return, it's only fair that we make sure to deliver on what they're all hoping for.
You mean the moonless night?
Yes, though they only represent a tiny proportion of the memories in the ley lines, it will still be quite a sight to behold when the time comes. Since you've come this far, why don't you do one last thing for me, I'll need your help with the ritual.
Fine.
You cannot be serious, Miko. After all that, you still have more errands for
I'm never helping you again.
You guys teamed up to scare Paimon just now. If you think Paimon's gonna do anything you ask for, think again!
Aw, come on. I'm really only asking you to finish what you started. Besides, your paychecks are still in my hands.
Bro.
Paimon's paycheck?
My paycheck?
Well, there's no way out now. We're in too deep.
No cap. I'm stuck in this. Hit to... Okay. I literally thought we turned evil for a second there, I ain't gonna cap, but it was just another stupid thing, and I was just honestly feel kind of pointless now, but it is what it is. We move on and continue. I'm a little disappointed though, because that did not feel well. Okay. Last thing to do, I guess. Okay, we're here.
Well, hello there, my little helpers. So nice of you to join me. You're right on time, too.
You are the worst person in the world.
As if we
I
have
actually hate you.
We just want our paychecks. So, Miko, what exactly do we have to do to make this Hyakuyaku happen?
Yeah.
So, to be clear, we actually have no idea what it even
Yes, I also want to know what it
It
is.
might sound ominous, but to put it simply, the Hyakuyaku is just a gathering of the yokai.
Okay, I kind of thought so.
Back in the day at yokai gatherings, once everyone had had plenty to drink, one by one they'd start soaring into the sky with their yokai powers. There were so many of them that their silhouettes would block out the moon. But now, the yokai memories that leak from the ley lines are weak. They are no longer...
So wait, am I gonna fly?
So I will be performing a convocation ritual for them, gathering all the wandering memories together in one place. When the time comes, they will gather in the sky above the Grand Narukami Shrine. Once their energy is spent, they will be satisfied and return to where they belong.
I see, I
All
understand.
the preparations for the ritual have actually been made well in advance. Remember the incantation and the mention of moonless night that I added to our novel?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah! Something about reciting the secret spells of Lady Kitsune on a moonless night.
Yep.
That's the one. Actually, it's not a wish-granting incantation at all. It's a spell to help calm the ley line memories. When that time comes, let's all pitch in and help send them on their way.
What do you need from me?
I will start the ritual preparations shortly, and at that time, I need you to do two things. First, tell the shrine maidens to leave the mountain. During the Hyakuyaku, a whole swarm of yokai memories will be hanging around in the air above the Grand Narukami Shrine. Having the shrine maidens leave avoids the bothersome issue of someone potentially getting possessed.
Okay.
After that, I will commence the ritual, and the memories will begin to congregate. This will take some time. I need you at the foot of Mount Yogo during this part to keep an eye on
What the
nearby
hell is this
monsters.
quest,
The
bro?
memories are normally dispersed and don't pose a threat. But when their energy is concentrated, it is likely to disturb the monsters.
Okay,
I
alright.
see this as an
What's this?
opportunity to try and make it up the mountain. I need you to fend them off so that doesn't happen.
Alright, got it.
Well, if at that
She
point
is
you
so
felt like
bossy,
coming
man.
to a
Goddamn, I'm
shrine
never
and
doing
getting
another
a
quest for
close-up
her, I
view
feel
of a
like.
yokai, I wouldn't say no.
Okay, let's get...
Yeah, let's do this. Okay. Please tell me I could just tell like one person to leave and then all of them will leave.
To send them out?
Yep.
Yes, just leave.
Said the ritual she's gonna perform soon might pose a physical danger to you all.
I see. I'll evacuate everyone right away. What about you?
I'll do something, yeah.
A couple other things for her. And once we're done with that, we're gonna come back and do the ritual together.
Because we wanted to make sure she's safe too.
It seems like Lady Guji places great trust in you.
She does.
Lady Guji's never allowed anyone else to be in her presence when she's conducted rituals like this.
Already been possessed.
Thank you for helping with the ritual. And good luck.
You're welcome.
Don't worry, we're much stronger than we look.
Okay, that's one thing down.
Miko's about to start the ritual. Come on, let's go deal with the monsters down the mountain.
Okay, that's a far drop. Ajah, why are you climbing? So this quest is ridiculously long. I feel like it's a bit too long. I don't really know why it's this long, to be honest with you. It shouldn't really be, because you know, it's not really a main quest. It's just more like a side story for Miku. And, I'm not really a fan of side stories, to be honest with you. But you know, it is what it is. Okay, so that was a lot of monsters I had to fight there. As I said, I'm probably gonna edit that part out because it was just not, you know, worth it. And let's talk to Yumiku, and this should be another very long quest. Let's go. Oh, wow, cutscene, alright.
So many! They're everywhere! Huh?
Yes, the memories of the yokai. They haven't been able to relax and soar through the air like this for a long time. Come with me. You all right, little one? You look a little nervous.
It's just, Hyman's never seen anything like this before. Whoa, they've really blocked out the moon!
It does look a little intimidating, doesn't it? But I know them. They may be loud and brash at times, but they are good and brave souls. Even after losing their lives in a brutal war, they have never given in to grief or despair. Alas, their time is short.
Do they really have to go?
It's a feast, and all feasts come to an end. Since you're sorry to see them leave, why don't you do the recital along with me? O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment, in reverence I perform this rite.
In reverence, I perform this rite.
To be a guiding light.
Huh? Wow, so beautiful! Look! Lights are coming from Inazuma City!
The book says, recite the secret spells of Lady Kitsune tonight, and our wishes will come true.
O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment.
I perform this rite to be a guiding light. Your unrivaled power will be honored eternally.
Kakusai. You asked if I was doing well. Really, every day is a happy day for me. But watching you all leave now, I can't help but feel a little lonely. Just a little, of course. Just as I thought.
It was a good cutscene, however, I don't think it was worth that long story for it. It was decent. Miko, you alright?
Oh, I'm great.
Okay.
The look on your face just now.
She seems sad.
Fine, seriously. Really,
Uh-huh.
Honestly, you two.
Nico.
Fine. Well, if you're dead set on doing something for me, you can treat me to a meal.
Okay.
Sure, no problem. A meal it is.
A meal? It's a deal.
Okay. Well, see you soon then.
Yep. Until the point in time the following day. What the hell is the point in time now? I think I'm just... We're not done yet. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Let's go to the next day, see what happens. What is it? It's not even the point in time, so I'm just making random guesses right now.
Good things come to those who don't
Wait until the time.
That's what they say anyway.
What's the time? Is
The opposite is
after the farewell ritual, you go to meet Miko the next day. Okay, so we're going. I'm gonna just keep turning time until something happens. What is the point in time? Are you seriously gonna make me wait until I figure out what the hell the point in time is? Are you serious? Okay, let me just keep checking. Let's try it that time.
no one joined me on an adventure in ages.
Bro, what is the time? What do you want from me? What time is it? Let's just keep checking, man. Bro, this is getting so you know, it's not even funny. It's not even funny. But yeah, so I don't even know what time it is, to be honest. Okay, what now? Finally, goddamn.
Treat Nico to a meal. The venue is Uyu Restaurant. Let's go.
Bro, that was... I didn't know what time it was, to be honest.
Adventure time.
Okay, here we are.
Oh, wait is unbearable. How is the next chapter of the miraculous adventures of the traveler not released yet?
I don't think it would be next one, my guy.
Surprise when the moonless night finally came.
Bro.
Yeah, that huge black cloud over Mount Yogo that night. It just seemed to form out of nowhere.
But then nothing happened after I made a wish using the method in that book.
Tough luck, brother.
Yeah. I guess light novels are just fiction after all, huh?
Yes, thank you.
That night was definitely the nail in the coffin for the incantations from novels fad. Still, something tells me the miraculous adventures of the traveler will remain an interesting series for a long time to come.
Yeah, we got a couple of years in this one.
Paimon can't see Miko anywhere. Guess she's not out here. Maybe she went inside already. Let's head in and look for her.
Yep. Miko, are you in here? Hello?
Ah, my little friends. There you are.
I don't know, you were there.
Miko, what is this? You started eating without us?
Bro.
I did, yes. You're paying after all.
Ah.
The thought of being able to eat the most expensive dishes and drink the finest sake, all for
My
absolutely
pockets are not that big.
Oh, I just couldn't wait any longer. Ah, boss, see these two faces here? Remember them. They're the ones picking up the bill later.
Bruh.
Alrighty.
What did I get myself into?
What's gotten into you? Come on,
I don't even
sit
feel like
yourselves
eating
down.
anymore.
You have to try this fish. It's found exclusively in the waters around Seirai Island. They shipped it to Inazuma overnight, and it was still alive right up until I ordered it.
Bruh.
Or maybe you'd rather try this? I know. I normally can't bring myself to drink sake this expensive either. If you don't drink alcohol, that's fine too. There are all kinds of fruit juices covering the whole price spectrum.
Nico, you are outrageous!
Truly.
Last time we were here working on the novel, all you ordered for us was the plainest kushikatsu!
Strange. I remember no such thing.
Well, I still don't remember it.
Oh, so what? You did offer to treat me to a meal, didn't you? Anyway, I am something of a VIP, you know. Wouldn't you find it embarrassing to treat me anything short of lavish?
I really don't like you.
This meal is going to be super expensive! Aren't you afraid we won't be able to afford it?
Oh, don't you worry about that. You can most definitely afford it. They're still printing your light novel by the batch, you know. You have quite the generous payment due.
All spent on you, bro.
What? Oh, darn it! She tricked us into this! Miko was after our Mora from the very beginning!
Ah, I hate this so much. We've been taking for a ride.
Oh, the looks on your faces right now. Too perfect.
Bro.
Oh, by the way, since nobody's wishes came true on the moonless night, novels with incantations are no longer in vogue.
Yep.
So you'll have to come up with something new for the next chapter of The Miraculous Adventures of the
I'm not going
Traveler.
to.
The deadline is looming. I'm counting on you.
Bro. And that's the end of the story. It was definitely a fun one. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.